Guys, it looks like the drama between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B just hit another level. The two went back and forth all night, throwing shots at each other on social media. Nicki Minaj came in hard, calling Culture a vulture, dropping the U word, and even going as far as calling her a monkey. Of course, Cardi B wasn't going to stay quiet. She clapped back by calling Nicki's son Papa Bear, non-verbal, but where did all this start? Well, it all began when Cardi didn't outsell Nicki. That's when Nicki decided to throw some shade and reposted a tweet that said, "Hit to Daily Double has corrected Ama the Drama Pure sales to 7,500. After that, Nicki unleashed a long rant saying things like, "Is I'm a Barney B in the flop? Is I'm lying about fertility when the queen has never once seen or spoken to a fertility doctor in her life? Is I'm the one sleeping with a trade while hubby effing sweetie and taking my big ill G hole for alimony? Is I'm going to be sued when the queen show her medical records to the courts or Rock Bottom Nation when again Desire have your medical records too?" Even Nicki's lawyer chimed in saying, "We gonna have Barney be homeless within 36 months. Praise God, God lucky we eating cake right now." And Nicki didn't stop there. She went on to say things like, "Barnab, I know you don't know this, but some women plan their pregnancies. You dirty Heineken Poway. We don't let ninjas F us while we pregnant for the next trade. Who got 4 other people pregnant? You see, the devil has come to collect. You sold your soul. You made a pact, but you lost." Nicki Minaj didn't stop there. She went on to share even more personal details, saying, "I was pregnant with my first love, got married the next year, and got pregnant by my soulmate on purpose. You see, Bonnie, we planned it. Your medical records in the strip club, too, now look embarrassing. And your father, well, anyway, you're about to shrivel up and die inside. You called black women monkeys and roaches. One day people will call your daughter monkeys and roaches. Anyway, I used to double the protection in every relationship until I was ready. See the difference between a hoe and the queen?" Cardi B quickly clapped back at Nicki and said, "Girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter writing essays about me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese." But Nicki fired off again, responding, "Barney B, tell them how you've been getting seizures from the night. OB tomorrow." And Cardi B hit back even harder, saying, "When have I ever had a seizure? You're the one who went on an award show saying you didn't want to call 911 after you were shaking from a rug overdose. Talking about a not miss." The back and forth keeps escalating. Cardi fires right back, practically standing her ground. "I'm standing right here." She's frustrated and calls Nicki out for acting like this beef is about anything other than attention. Like, why get so heated over an album that didn't even top hers or get the mentions? Cardi's voice is sharp and blunt as she says she's not hurt because Nicki ignored her. She's hurt that Nicki's acting like she's the one who's been harmed. She points out how bizarre it is that Nicki hasn't even taken the time to celebrate her own kid's cake. Time zones, schedules. Cardi is basically saying, "It's 6 near in LA. You must have forgotten your first line of the day." Cardi then goes harder. She warns Nicki to stop bringing up her children, threatens to spill receipts about Nicki's kids if the insults continue, and makes it crystal clear she wants peace. In her own words, "And let this be the law. Let me tell you something. Let this be the last time you mention my kids before I spill tea on yours while you talking about ABCs. You going to leave me the F alone today?" She's fed up, bluntly saying she's sick of the whole thing. "Ho, I'm sick of you." B word. Then Cardi flips the script and defends her family fiercely, calling Nicki out. "Wait, bring that butt here. You talking about my father? My father never been to jail or day in his life. Go get a detective and tell them to run them records. Don't put them dirty allegations from your bloodline on mine. Your daddy was a crackhead and your brother was you-know-what, his stepchild. You got medical records on me posting them, be you going to leave me the F alone today?" She's daring Nicki to prove what she says, and refusing to let her family be disrespected. Nicki, meanwhile, claims she's tried to warn people about the music and the energy around it, saying it's full of evil spirits and drama, and urging followers to delete it and reject that vibe. "I know y'all don't like taking my advice until it's too late, but don't listen to that music. It has been dipped in evil spirits, and their sole purpose is to unleash the spirit of drama in your lives. We'll rebuke it back to the pits of hell. It shall not stand. Delete it." That line shows Nicki trying to frame herself as the one looking out for people's well-being. Even while she's throwing shade, she doubled down by reposting a harsh message that calls Cardi names and drags her album, Not Today. Barney B and Culture Vulture. Culture Vulture, you ugly too. Do something. We in New York heavy on it? Album flop. Word flop. Never want to fight? I'll rank you in your own gang. Shut the F up. Come fight. Sympathy, baby. Couldn't pull 228K. Abort mission. It's messy. It's personal and it's meant to sting. On top of that, there's this whole drama around a video I mentioned in my last update. I uploaded a clip about Cardi allegedly threatening Ice Spice and her manager, and then that clip got taken down. Weirdly, anyone else who uploaded the same clip also had their videos removed. Now, Poflaco's come forward calling Cardi a liar and claiming she leaked audio where Cardi disses Lotto and attacks Ice Spice. Atlantic Records allegedly got those takedowns through copyright claims but copyright only works if you're the original owner of the audio and have the master. So the plot thickens. Who actually owns that audio? Who's the originator? Meanwhile, Nicki accused someone of leaking content, and Cardi B started trending. Fans spread rumors, Papa first party over. He got 4 more to go. Let's go. Receipts were dropped to Rico Nation, and Nicki threw shade at Desiree. Desiree, you sent the odds man broke, huh? Get this B before I get in on y'all families as well. Tonight happens to be the effing night. It all reads like a live wire, every post and repost turning up the heat. And just when you think things couldn't get any nastier, Nicki Minaj takes it to another level. She keeps firing shots saying, Cultra vaulting her mama a crow. So stupid not to see once Wendy ate that crow. What happened? They played you too. Do that hex to yourself. You flop a heavy tongue. H-O-E Cokie B. Please don't sniff Coca-Cola with a baby number 4-5 wear to Carlos culture. You a roach and a monkey like your sister. Barney Dangerous Bodega. Barney, what up? Your sister can get that chest caved in if you pregnant with another monkey or roach right now. I'm just saying for entertainment purposes only. It's direct, it's harsh, and it shows how low Nicki is willing to go in this feud. Cardi B immediately claps back at Nicki, refusing to let it slide. She snaps back. Bish, you could call my daughter ugly. Culture is beautiful and you know that. Your hate is so deep, dark, and nasty because your son nonverbal because you effed him up with all them rugs. So you jealous of everybody's kids and their happiness? Be where the F you at. Stop talking. Cardi doubles down, reminding Nicki that when they crossed paths in person, Nicki didn't keep that same energy. Cardi says, trying to call me out to fight because I'm pregnant AF. You never have that energy when I seen you at the M Gala. Well, when I seen you in person, I seen you at the Toomey Galas, and you never have the energy. But where the F you at? My ninjas is outside right now. Where the F y'all at? Papa Bear, I'm so sorry you can't speak and banging spoons because your mom couldn't put the rugs down. I'm sorry your mom didn't even pay attention to you on your own birthday because she obsessed and dark-spirited hating hoe. I'm so sorry. Drop the Addy right now and don't go tagging the feds and the police like you did 3 months ago. You pee a BFU. Nicki claps back just as aggressively, calling Cardi a roach and mocking her directly. Where the roach spray, I'm a spread in that be disease-riddled mouth. Bunch of different Ogtroimazarn stains on the new roach for entertainment purposes only. 32726. At this point, even fans start chiming in. Someone pointed out the irony, saying Cardi can't drag Nicki for arguing on Papa Bear's birthday, because when it was Culture's birthday, Cardi herself was busy fighting online in the Shade Room and on Spaces. Their words, you do the same thing. It's not a drag. Nicki, unfazed, fired back with another cold statement. F the vultures B-Day. Cardi B then hit back with one of her darkest accusations yet, saying, B, you've been having cum stains in your mouth since you was a minor because your daddy used to you know what you be word. Tell the world that. That's why you wake up so effing miserable because you hurt and full of trauma and trying to apply to everybody else. And why the F you keep bringing up Rock Nation? I'm not signed to them. You delusional, paranoid, Coca-Cola sniffing B-word. Nicki tried to flip the script again, claiming that behind the scenes, Cardi actually wanted to work with her. She dropped this bomb. Barney B had the whole label fly out to call me and beg me to do a joint tour and album with her. I don't want to have to drop their recorded call. That's why all the sabotage on my tour. Drop the receipts, dumb B. You costing them millions with your $4 album and $5 coupon. But Cardi wasn't done. She lashed out with pure venom, saying, you said F a vulture. What B F that slowest son that came out your P word. You was wishing so much negativity on me while I was pregnant. And look at your karma. Look at what your rotten P word produced. Now he a whole 5-year-old tiptoeing around the house and can't spell his name. Fans online immediately started reacting to all this chaos. One person even said the idea of Cardi posting her address online is ridiculous, but if she's serious, she should just pull up to New York and catch that fade. And just when it seemed like things were already out of control, Nicki Minaj fired back again, saying, "She's so stupid. Find me, beware. Remember y'all called the cops on us last time. Made them tell us we had to leave New York because you and your man was afraid for y'all lives. Nah, Hoey dropped the receipt to Barney B. You'll be eating out of the garbage cans of the Bronx in the name of Jesus soon." That's when the tension finally started slowing down a little. Because by this point, they had been going at each other literally all night. Cardi B still wasn't letting it slide, though. She snapped back, "You lying funky feet, beware. Nobody called the cops on you. You're dumb a bum," a man went online talking-ish and doing threats while he was on probation, dummy. He was talking tough now. You talking about find us, drop the ATT, and Cardi didn't stop there. She called Nicki out for clowning her about sales, reminding her of her own discounts. "B, you want to talk about $4.99? You sold both of your albums for $5, you dumb hoe. You was selling the poster and keychain bundle for your Queen album, you effing dummy. And you know I never been a beat to cop, please. That was your friend Nettie hitting up Tubby to go on the effing joint tour after he got out of jail. I ain't never got on a phone call with none of y'all behind. B, you wish. And look how you be talking about Rock Nation. You ungrateful B-word when they let you offer 3 months of Tidal just so they could buy your album." The very last tweet of the night came from Cardi, demanding proof of Nicki's threats. "But stop all this talking. Where you at? You said you was going to cave my sister chest in. We checkin' our DMs, ain't seen it yet. Everybody up waiting. Drop the addy right now, ho!" And that was it. After a long, chaotic night, the back and forth finally fizzled out. Now here's the thing, a lot of fans online were split. Some felt like Nicki went way too far by dragging culture into the mess and calling her names like ugly, roach, and monkey. Others argued Cardi actually crossed the line first when she brought up Papa Bear, even if all she initially said was for Nicki to go cut her son's birthday cake. Either way, one thing most people agree on, kids should never be dragged into adult beef. If Nicki and Cardi have issues, that's between them. The children don't deserve that kind of negativity. But I want to know what you guys think. Who crossed the line here? Was it Nicki for insulting culture, or was it Cardi for bringing up Papa Bear first?
But I promise to God, like all of this is going on between her and Nicki Minaj and just doing all this Twitter beef, X, whatever it's called now. Listen, they one and the same. It's like the skillet calling the kettle black. Nicki Minaj want to talk about Cardi B, but she ain't no better than Cardi. She might be a little worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the same, but really understand it's all entertainment. A lot of people get their panties in a bunch about these celebrities. These celebrities are no different than regular people. It's just that they're in the public eye and they may have more money. And that remains to be seen, because everybody in the music business is not wealthy. They don't have money like that. You understand? They tied up in 360 contracts and ain't got shit. But, you know, I feel Nicki Minaj has always tried to bully and troll other artists. That's just her. She's Sagittarius. That's what y'all do. Male and female. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, and everybody, "Oh, I ain't like that. You like that." We just don't know you. Okay? We just don't see you in the public eye. So we don't know what you do behind closed doors in your neighborhood or within your family dynamic. But one thing about Sagittarius, they like to bully. You know, they like to bully, and then when they get bullied, they want to cry. Why are you doing? You know, they want to act like the victim. So that's all that she's doing. She's been bullying everybody, anybody who she can't control. That's Nicki Minaj's MO. If she can't control you, she gonna try to bully you. If she don't give you to bow down to her, she gonna bully you. Cardi, she just does her thing in a different way. She, you know, but at the same time, they just one and the same. They like the same villain. It's like the Joker and the Riddler getting into it. I mean, it's just the same. So, but all of this is just entertainment. You know, I wish that Cardi would go ahead and wrap up whatever she got going on. And truth be told, I really hope that baby is Offset's. I really hope that it's not that dude, Stefan, whatever his damn name is, and she could just go on about her business, man. Like, cut ties with him completely. That was a mistake. That was something she did to get revenge, and it backfired. Please, I hope that ain't his baby, so she can go on and cut ties and focus on.
Yo, y'all, what a wild ride tonight. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B went all out, dragging shade, receipts, and even their kids into this mess. And honestly, it got messy fast. From tweets, claps, and insane callouts to allegations and tour sabotage, nothing was off limits. But here's the thing. It's not just about who said what. It's about energy, karma, and consequences. People are watching, the internet is buzzing, and these moments will be remembered for a long time. So now I gotta ask you, who do you think won this battle? Was it Nicki with the savage clapbacks, or Cardi holding her ground and going full throttle? Or did both of them just take it too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments, let's talk about it, and don't forget, this drama isn't slowing down anytime soon. Make sure you like, share, and hit that notification bell because trust me, next time it's gonna get even crazier.